So here we have our 330 wagon. It's a 2017 wagon that we picked up that was wrecked. Obviously, you can see the damage to the suspension. It's all held on just by the strut and one of the control arms. All of this has to get fixed. We're putting it on the lift right now. We are planning to just pull out this powertrain, engine, transmission, probably the rear end, some other stuff, and we're going to put in a B58 from our parts car, which is outside. Once we have all of this out of the way, we'll put that in, we'll get it to run, then we will go and swap out all of the bumpers, the side skirts, everything to make it all M performance. Luckily this car has the black headliner, black interior, so we don't have to mess with any of that. We will change the seat belts, the airbags, and while we're tearing it into it, we'll probably find other stuff that it needs. But welcome to the channel, and buckle in for the ride. These pieces are hard to get when cars are wrecked. Not many people put them back in, so we're just gonna sell that off after we're all done. And since we have the B58, it's going to take up much more space here. We're not going to have a use for that. Then same thing with the engine cover. Everything that we're not using from the B48 or B46 engine, we are going to just sell and try to recoup some money. So do not take any of my advice. This is just me doing stuff for fun. And if I knew what I'm doing, then I would have been working at BMW, like my friend is. But I'm just a backyard nobody, so we just break stuff. Okay, I need a flat head, and then we're gonna continue. Okay. So. Quick release, very cool on these 2-liter engines. Don't have to do no Bluetooth. Your device has successfully connected. Okay, now we're gonna remove these two braces held on by Torx to get the exhaust out. Okay, so these are T50. There's 3 on each side. Okay, these are much bigger. These are probably like T70. Big boy out. Okay, so the lift is kind of in the way, so we can't really remove this until we might be able to get that one out of the way, so at least we can get the exhaust out, in theory. Looks like we're actually putting this guy back in there. I'm not putting it in all the way because we want this to still have some play in there. Okay, so we can get that out of the way. Let's see. That's enough clearance for us. And, yup, look at that. And we can get the exhaust out. We have the nice M Performance exhaust on the donor car. So it's gonna be dual exit, if it's not gonna be too loud, because I know the resonator was deleted from that thing. Okay, so we have the exhaust ready basically to come down. We're gonna disconnect it from the downpipe, disconnect it here from the transmission transfer case area here, and yeah, we're gonna start working we're gonna leave the muffler intact. That way it's a 2-person job to drop it, So we're gonna move on to here. Here we have a 16mm long one that we need. Then a, what do you call it? A reverse Torx here. Okay, this is a little tricky. There we go. See, this sucker, it was jammed in there, and that's why we're messing around with it. Now look at this. Easy money. Easy money. Not to lose that V-band. Atako. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna put that right back in there for me not to be looking for it later. Okay, let's see what I can do with one hand. You know what? I'm gonna take care of that a little later. Now it wants to jam up on me. Okay, so I'm a one-man team today. So gonna wing it. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Jesus. Okay, let's do this. Ah! Okay, and we're out. Okay, we're taking off the heat shield to get to the drive shaft. And look at this car. No rust, just beautiful. Okay, so luckily for us, BMW knows that I'm gonna be wrenching on it, so they don't put reverse threads on it, unlike some other manufacturers where I almost stripped it because I wasn't smart enough to just check a. We are on our last one, and if it was on neutral, then we could have turned it. So we're gonna lower the car, put it into neutral, and then turn that around. But while we're down here, I'm gonna double check that I didn't forget anything else. Okay, and that's out of the way. Now we're gonna have much easier access. I'm gonna get a special tool to disconnect the line right now. We don't got to worry about any of that. We just gotta press on that sucker. Just like that. I guess this is how I did it last time. You basically pull on it and then you kind of pry on four of the tabs, because due to this being so thick here, I can't get my tool. This is a small one, of course. Can't really get your tool to go in there because it needs to be nice and tight, and then you push on it. But okay, one of them is out. Just use a pick. Good thing I didn't get in my eyes. And there we are. Okay, I'm gonna try to shove something in here. Okay. So you can either push on this green one and it's gonna spread it apart, or you can just remove the green tab all the way. Okay, we're gonna block off that fuel with something a little later. I'm gonna put it underneath here, not to drain the whole fuel tank due to gravity. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna basically remove the bumper. We took care of everything underneath. We have a M Sport bumper. So while it's off, I want to double check that the radiators and everything is intact. And we might just upgrade the water intercooler for these engines. I have one on the parts card, but I haven't verified that it's intact. So we might just leave this one installed for now. And after it's running, do that upgrade. It has like a dent on it, so it might have a slow leak, but ain't nobody got time for this guy here that we have to press on and disconnect. Come on. There we go. This is why I bought the car, because it has all the cameras, heads-up display. It doesn't have track handling package like the other B58, but everything else is there. So I said, let's just buy this. This would be a perfect car to put a B58 into. Yeah, my fingers are... There we go. Bluetooth fog light. Almost there. We have one camera on this side. Okay. Of course. This is for sale. Anybody want it? Hit me up. $200. It's yours. It's got some custom patina on it. This car is going to get a bumper that it actually deserves. OEM OEM M Sport bumper. And as my luck would have it, I was able to secure one from a guy that had his car repoed. And he was able to pull off his white bumper with cameras, with parking sensors, his headlights, which I'm going to use on another wagon. And I got it for a pretty good deal. I only had to drive for like 3 hours, but yeah, don't even have to paint the front. We have a bumper for the rear. It's going to get painted. It's getting delivered from Florida. I literally just sold the rear bumper from one of my wagons, and then I bought this. So if it was like a week earlier, I wouldn't have to deal with transport of a bumper all the way from Florida, which luckily I have a way to get it transported through a truck driver friend. But yeah, we're ready for, what's his name? Oh, that's what it was. I was thinking, what's over here? Why can't I just remove the harness? It's the adaptive cruise control module. And yeah, that's another reason why I wanted this car, because it has front assist and I love my features. And we're almost out. Look at that. Easy money. Okay. Now we want to lock the steering wheel for it not to go screw up the clock spring. Once this pump is out, we're going to have to whack them a few times. Because, okay. Now it's free. Whew. Now just to think of what wheels are we going to put on this car, because obviously we're not going to leave this on there. The parts car has Apex EC7s. I think they're 8.5 wide all the way around, 255s, but one of them is trash, so I have to find one more wheel. And then that might be a decent set of wheels, since the car's supposed to be pushing around 700 horsepower on ethanol. So we'll see, but our plans might change. So yeah, obviously we're going to need a new strut, new control arms, tie rod, everything, axle. So we're gonna go on the other side. We're gonna remove the other wheel and continue. We're disconnecting the ABS, the brake wear sensor, ABS, right here. My fingers aren't doing the job today. So I usually press the two connectors together, then I press on the button. Well, this time it worked. Okay, so that's all staying on the car. Now we just have to disconnect the sensor for the headlights right here, for the adaptive headlights. This is ready. This is ready to go. We're securing this guy underneath. Okay. Okay. This kind of sucks. Kind of sucks that this is in the way. You know what? We'll just put two, what's it called? What do you call it? Of these suckers in there. What we're gonna do. We're gonna put one right here on the transmission and one in front. For this not to bug me. Okay, it is in the air, so I'm just gonna disconnect the struts up top. Okay, now we're just gonna unscrew this bracket right here for it not to get bent up. Okay, so this is free. We're gonna disconnect the drive shaft after. Now we're gonna unscrew the engine. Just going down. Okay. It was very much Bluetooth on this side. Okay, we're gonna go up with the chassis. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're out. everything's out of the way. Everything's out of the way. Yeah, I was just thinking to leave the radiators on the support, but if it wants to go this way, it's gonna go this way. Yeah! You can call me Poppy now. Big bucks. Big bucks. Now we're ready for the B58. Now we can go and show the parts car what we're dealing with. Cut!